Well, guys, we got another big blown up here. Oh, it's harvest season and haying season. Or digging potatoes, digging onions, digging strawberries, and trying to get third cutting done. And it's just been typical run. But I welded this once already, years ago, a couple years ago, I think it was. But you can see where I did it here, and they broke it behind it. It looks like. And this guy here that runs this rake is kind of notorious for not being too sharp. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my lunch, and then we're gonna get a hold of it with the crane and pick up the whole thing and start welding it back together. Got two straps doubled up there. Kind of worried I might be in trouble. Once it picks it up, I might hit here with the basket. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. And is she gonna take off going down the hill? I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to wrap a choker around this thing to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap a choker around it or something. That ain't working. Now I guess we'll wrap a choker around it maybe? Clear, folks, stand clear. Let's get up. It does roll back and the tractor hits my truck. Maybe it won't smash me. That's about all my crane wants to do, I'll tell you that much. I'm wondering if I ought to back the tractor up a little bit. A lot of tension on that thing right now. That's about all my crane wants to do. Good tremendous amount of force on her right now. A little bit scary. God, I'm wondering if I would just cut it the rest of the way in two, or... Man, this guy's a genius. He's a genius. I'm gonna try to back up just a touch with the tractor. Well, it broke completely in two on me, so I went to the shop and got my big jack stands. The other one's back there. I don't think I'm gonna need the other one, but I got some blocks back behind them tires to keep it from rolling down the hill on me. And I got this big jack stand. I went as high as I could to the last hole, but still wasn't quite high enough. And I got a 4x4 up underneath it, which is okay anyhow. So I'm gonna take the torch. What's the best way to do this? Should I air arc this off of here? I should air arc this off. Air arc these pieces off of here. That way I can bevel this out, the inside part, and get a good weld on it. So let's get the air arc out and let's blow that off of there. Yeah, we'll go around this on each side. Blow all that off of there. And I was thinking about cutting it square, but I don't want to shorten up their tongue and create hydraulic hose issues. So we'll probably just air arc these plates off of here, and then we'll just take the torch and V it with the torch. See, I welded a big piece of plate on the bottom too, and he broke that big piece of plate completely in two, didn't he? Man, this guy here's something else. This guy is definitely something else. Alright, got those plates scarfed off. Got a little carried away on this one. I'll have to fill that in, but anyway, finally got it balked up to where everything is kind of setting where I think we can get a pretty good weld on it. Doesn't look too bad, actually. We're gonna start welding, guys. big hole. It must have tore a big chunk out when it broke. A big old hole right there we got to fill in. But just what I want to do is get it a good, you know, weld it up really good, and we'll have to grind it pretty much flush, and then we'll have to get some plate, cut it. It's gonna have to be bent, put it back in there. All right, guys, I got quite a bit of welding here to do. I might just get it good enough to where we can get it back to their shop over there where all the iron rack and all that stuff is. Now we're getting there. At the bottom, pretty well welded up. I don't know what to tell these guys. It's just not gonna, what I would like to do is, man, it's difficult because of this arch that's in it. What I would like to do is this, if it was possible, I could still do it though, you know what? I can angle that, cut. Or I can cut it straight and then angle my new piece to match this piece. And what I could do is, what really needs to be done is at least this piece here. And be completely honest with you, what really needs to be done is this whole thing needs to be changed out with some heavier wall tubing, and then carry it on back, you know, cut these braces here and come on back. And what would even be better, I think what we'll do for temporary to get it by this year is we're going to take a piece. Be nice if that jack wasn't in the way. What'd be nice is to come from here down to here where this piece here is. That jack's in the way. Well, I think for now what we're gonna have to do is get it out of the field. That's what I'm doing right. That's just what I'm trying to focus on right now. Because I'm looking up here and it's all cracked out up here too. See where these sheared off. And it cracked clear back underneath this plate here that these bolts are tied onto. I mean, really it needs to be gutted and done right. I think we can at least get it out of the field now. Let's restrap over here, pick up on it enough to get my weight off my jack stand. I don't want to pull on that hard on that little piece there. Test for it now. See if it breaks it too when I do this. Let the strap go. Losing my mind here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to the manager. I don't know how much they got left. If they got half of their crop still left for third, I had something I was supposed to go do tomorrow that I'm not going to be able to work on this tomorrow. That's the only thing I got a problem with. So I'll have to see what he wants to do. But anyways, it's scabbed back together for now. All right, guys, until next time.